We're going to record our monthly chats worth having, and we didn't do it this last time, so I'm just going to do a quick little video here. This won't take up the full hour and a half that we took last time, but I hope this gives you a good summary of kind of what we started with this last month, and that we can have a good pattern going forward. So please give me your thoughts and input, and we'll go ahead. This story, I love it. This man brings his son to Jesus, and Jesus asks him if he believes all things, and he says, "Yea, Lord, I believe. Help thou my unbelief." When we talk about truth and coming to the knowledge of things in these days, there's a lot of things that we can know are true, but we may have some things that we want to say to the Lord, help me with the things I don't know are true. And that's okay. And the Lord is going to be there to help us. And so as we study many things over the next few months and years together, let's be flexible and understanding of ourselves and of others, that everyone is going to come at different levels of understanding of truth and belief. And let's let people who have unbelief or untruth and aren't believing learn what they need to. So be patient with yourself, be patient with others as we seek truth. In another video, I've shown how to look up scriptures quickly. So that's just what this shows right here. But as we think about truth, think of we're living in a world where a lot of people put things out as truth. And so imagine all these circles is truth. And while we can get pretty busy looking at all the truth that is out there in the world, we want to think of what we swear to do in a court of law, to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And as seekers of truth, I hope that all of us will swear, promise to do the same thing. Seek the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And so if all of this represents truth of all the different truths that are out there, and let's say on a certain subject even, well, we come in and we say, all right, well, what's the whole truth? And then we find out that, there's the whole truth. So then nothing but the truth would be everything within that circle, and everything out here would be the stuff that we don't spend time on. And you'll see here by this little diagram, I hope it helps, that some of these truths have truth, and some are outside of the whole truth. So we have maybe some philosophies mingled with, some philosophies of men mingled with Scripture. The good stuff, that's the truth. That's part of the whole truth. But the parts that man add aren't even to be looked at. And sometimes I think we find ourselves clear out here looking at these truths and worrying about things, but they're not even the whole truth or the truth. They are the things that don't qualify as nothing but the truth. It's something else. As you look in your scriptures, you can look up 2 Nephi 9:9. And in 2 Nephi 9:9 it says that Satan appeared unto Adam and Eve nigh unto an angel of light. Nigh unto an angel of light. He just tried to get just as close to an angel, just as close to the truth here as he could, to make you think that he was inside the bounds of all truth, the whole truth. But he's not. He tries to get just as close, nigh unto an angel of light, to deceive. And so I hope that we will be wary of truths that are out there, to say, is this the truth? Yes. Is it the whole truth? Yes. Great. Is it the whole truth? No. Okay. Then what else, other truths do we need to find out to get the whole truth? And then especially to filter out nothing but the truth, and just eliminate all of these things outside that don't belong. All right. Then we talked about the Sorry about this. Some of this is going to be a little bit messy at first. But, we talked about John 18:33, and how Pilate asked Jesus if he's a king. And Jesus said, "Asketh this of thyself, or did others tell it thee?" As we seek for truth, I think it's important that we ask that question. When someone comes out and says something, we're saying, or asking us a question, is it coming from their heart, or are they finding out from some other source? What's the source of the question, or what's the source of the truth? And Jesus, I love how he modeled that for us. Let's not get overly anxious when somebody asks us a question to start to answer it, but rather find out, where's this coming from? And that's the same with truth online. Where's this truth coming from, or what somebody's saying is truth? Where is it coming from? And let's really scrutinize that a little bit more in our lives. Is this from Pilate, or is it from some other source? If it's from some other source, maybe we need to go to that source, or maybe we need to invite Pilate to ask his own questions, not what he's regurgitating from what he's hearing. All right, then I just, on Friday night, I showed this feedback. We had 66 people give feedback on what you want to talk about over the next few months. We're going to combine some of these, and I'm going to add some other things in as well. But I just had asked in a survey what you would be interested in, and I noted that Becoming Like God and Mother in Heaven were both very highly requested. And so we're going to do those two in the first week of June to have a chat worth having on those topics. And then I'll make a calendar showing these other topics that we'll talk about, and other things that you did write in as well. And I just wanted to thank all who participated. It was a great time together, and I felt edified, and I felt like you were as well, and hope that we can come together and continue to learn and grow and strengthen our testimonies and our belief. And in those areas that we have unbelief or don't know the truth, that we can find it, and that we can have a wonderful, glorious time doing that, and do it within the ways that the Lord has given us, so that we can please Him in our agency and our use of our choices, that we can find truth and use it in wise and good ways. And I thank you all, and we'll see you later. Bye.